Robert Stephenson's high-level bridge changed Victorian engineering by stacking a railway deck above a roadway to cross the steep gorge of the Tyne. We follow its cast-iron arches and timber-tied foundations. This double-deck design connected Newcastle to the world. It serves as a reminder of industrial ambition, linking history and infrastructure. The high-level bridge rises over the River Tyne. It shows ambition, engineering skill, and the spirit of a city that has shaped the modern world. Today, we're exploring the story behind one of Newcastle's most iconic structures, how builders constructed it, why it matters, and what it still means today. By the early 19th century, Britain was at the heart of the Industrial Revolution. Railways expanded at a rapid pace, cities grew, and Newcastle became a centre for coal, engineering, and trade. However, there was a problem: the River Tyne. Crossing it, especially for rail transport, was a major challenge. There had to be room for tall masted ships to pass beneath. Ferries were often unreliable. The current crossings couldn't support a fast-growing industrial society. Enter one of the era's most influential engineers, Robert Stephenson. His solution? A bridge that would change everything by carrying rail and road traffic, one on top of the other. Construction began in 1847. It was bold, complex, and expensive. Using over 5,000 tons of iron, workers built the bridge with 6 majestic arches spanning the Tyne. Stephenson identified problems with driving the piles that support the 3 columns on the rock beneath the riverbed. The ebb and flow of the river caused the sand layer to be, by turns, impenetrable and pliable. Another difficulty arose from the quicksands beneath the foundations. Although workers drove the piles to the rock bottom, the water forced its way up. They fixed this by using concrete made of broken stone and Roman cement. They poured it in until the bottom was secure. Stephenson used cast iron for the arches and tie bars. In each arch section, 12 square section columns support the railway above. Queen Victoria opened the bridge while passing through on a train from Balmoral on the 28th of September 1849. She kept the blinds shut while travelling through Newcastle. This helped her avoid the rude industry upsetting her feelings. She hated the place. She ordered a quick, almost casual stop on the bridge instead of a grand royal celebration. After a few short speeches, off she went, leaving Newcastle high and dry with a party but no guest of honour. The locals, eager to celebrate the Queen's visit, felt slighted. This feeling would only grow over time. When it opened, it became a symbol. It marked Newcastle as a centre of innovation and engineering excellence. The high-level bridge is a masterpiece of early iron and masonry engineering. Do not let its seeming simplicity mislead you. Behind that simplicity lies innovation. The use of cast iron was normal at the time. Foundries made wrought iron in smaller pieces. Engineers doubted the durability of rivets. Each through arch distributes weight with efficiency. An unrestrained arch tends to spread out when under load, yet the tie bar, fixed at each end of the arch, keeps this in check. The supports need only bear vertical forces. This ensures the structure can handle heavy loads, which it has done for almost 2 centuries. The double-deck design was particularly groundbreaking. Trains thunder across the upper level, while pedestrians and vehicles move below. It's a layered approach that maximizes utility without expanding the bridge's footprint. And then there's the aesthetic. Unlike simple utilitarian structures, the high-level bridge embodies a sense of grace. The repeating arches create rhythm and symmetry, blending engineering with artistry. From the start, people christened it Long Legs, describing its lofty aspect. It still reminds us that infrastructure can be both beautiful and functional.
For over 175 years, the high-level bridge has played a vital role in Newcastle's daily life.
It linked communities, speeding up trade and becoming a vital route in the region's transport network. At a time when railways defined economic power, this bridge helped to put Newcastle on the map. But its value goes beyond logistics. It's part of the city's identity. It's a landmark people see every day, often without knowing its history. It has stood through generations of change, industrial growth, decline, regeneration, and renewal. Today, newer bridges cross the Tyne, but the high-level bridge is still busy. It carries trains, supports road traffic, and does the job it was intended to do. Few structures can claim that kind of longevity.
Engineers feared for its structural integrity. In June 2008, they restricted road traffic to southbound buses and taxis only. They also restricted train movements above.
In a world of rapid construction and demolition, the high-level bridge endures. It reminds us that great design lasts, that bold ideas, executed well, can outlive generations. Infrastructure is about connection, between places, between people, and between past and present. So, next time you see it, whether from the riverbank or crossing by train or bus, reflect for a moment. You're looking at history, still in motion.
Watch more from Radio Jonaphone. Subscribe to the channel. Enjoy.